Hello guys, how's it going? Today I'll be talking a little bit about Until Then. That is a game that I've been playing a lot. Basically every single week I'm playing a little bit on stream. And I didn't finish the game yet, so if you didn't play the game yet, don't watch this video because I'll be talking a lot of spoilers probably. If you didn't finish the game yet, don't watch this video. If you haven't, sorry, English is not my first language, sorry. But if you didn't finish the game yet, don't watch this video, wait, play the game, enjoy the game, it's awesome. Until Then is awesome. So play Until Then, and then after you have played and you are sure you played everything, come here and watch this video because I'm gonna talk about my experience because I didn't finish I didn't finish the game yet. So I'm gonna talk about my experience until chapter 4 of the game because I finished chapter 4 yesterday on my stream. So if you don't want spoilers, don't watch this video. Okay, that's it. So how did I get to know this game? I got to know this game through TikTok, and I saw a Brazilian video talking about about a game that was basically a visual novel mixed with adventure game that was based on Philippines, and it had a lot of mystery, and it seemed like when I saw it for the first time, I was expecting, okay, this is a good game. It's a mystery game, and with a sad and slice of life story, slice of life story, and it is. It is basically that, a slice of life game that it's very light, but has a mystery happening, and I feel that the end will not be happy, and that kind of the game I love so much. Yeah, one of the things that gave me inspiration to play this game on stream, and yeah, to play this game, to leave this game, is because it's based on Philippines, and my mother is a English teacher, and she is having a lot of English, how can I say, Google Meets conferences with an English teacher on Philippines. So she is having contact with Philippines, and I had a little bit of this contact as well. So I was, okay, that game is from Philippines. That's a country that I don't know so much things. That would be interesting to play this game. So if you don't know, if you're watching this video and don't know, I live in Brazil. I'm not US. I'm not American, like US American. I don't live in the United States nor Canada. I am Latin American. I live in South America. So English is not my first language. I speak English as my second language, and I think I'm fluent. I believe I'm fluent. Just sometimes I just forget how to say some things, and that's why I'm recording these videos here on this channel here. That is basically me practicing and making it, how can I say, recorded, my experience recorded. So yeah, so I'm Brazilian. I like the idea of the Philippine game because I feel that the Philippine ambience, the Philippine landscapes are very similar to Brazil. Very similar. So I was, okay, this game is interesting. I'm gonna play. It's sad. It has a very good story because I saw on Steam their reviews was amazing. 97% of reviews with 6,400, I think. 6,400 reviews. 97% of positive reviews. That's awesome. That's incredible. And then I'm gonna play on the stream, to record my experience, because if I want to watch this live stream or this game in 4 years, that will be interesting because I want to see my first experience, my first contact with the game. I like that. That's why I'm recording this video as well, because I want to see in the future. I'm talking about things that happened to me 4 years ago, for example. So, yeah. And then, okay, the first start of the game, it was amazing. I played for the first 2-3 streams. But the things that I love even more the game was that the game is related so much with piano. I'm learning piano. If you don't follow my other socials, I think in about a year I started up piano classes. I'm not so good. I don't know so much yet, but I'm slowly evolving. I'm learning. I will try to learn the musics or the songs that we have until then. So maybe in the future I'll be posting here on this channel me playing some piano. So be sure to subscribe because we have a lot of things to post yet in the future. And yeah, the game is totally related to piano. So 1 point, one plus point to my love for this game. I love so much this game. And then another thing that I like, I cried on last stream because of that. Another thing that made me love so much more this game is because it's the main character has like a lot of connection with family. For example, how can I say this? I value a lot my family in, yeah, I value a lot family. So when I saw, this is a spoiler, so be aware. When I saw that the main character doesn't see his parents for 3 years, 3 years that he doesn't see his parents, because basically in the lore, in the start on the game, he's 15 years old. But when he was 12, his parents that lived with him in Philippines had to move to another country. We don't know the country in the lore. We don't know, but they had to move to another country to work abroad and get more income and help. So he basically, yeah. I'm mixing. I'm messing, guys. Sorry. Let me think again. So they have to go to another country to get better conditions to give to their son. So basically, he's been like 3 years without seeing his parents. 3 years without seeing his parents in a single time. Like they never came back yet. Then at least until chapter 5. At least until, yeah. So it's a sad story because it's been basically 4 years that he didn't see his parents. So that's very sad, and that touched me a lot because I didn't suffer something like that. I didn't suffer something like that in my life, but I couldn't imagine myself in that position because I value a lot my family. So when I see this character suffering this, even though he doesn't like, he's very like tough. He's a very tough guy. So he doesn't like, he's very fun, and he tries to never. At least is that what I understood about this character, Mark. About Mark, he doesn't apparently to be sad. He doesn't show that he is sad. But I think in the like, from what I saw, from what I feel about the game, I saw. I don't know. It's a very, how can I say, sentimental thing. I was like, so I wanted to give a hug to the character. I wanted to hug the character. I wanted to give a hug on Mark because he's like in a such, how can I say? It's sad. It's just sad, you know. So that was one of the things that made me love so much this game. It's like the how the connection with the character you can get, how deep in the connection with the character you can get just playing a game. That's art. That's totally purely art, and that's amazing. That's amazing. And the music, the songs, the piano songs are amazing. The soundtrack of this game is amazing. I don't remember. I think the name of the guy that made the music, the soundtrack. I think his name is Kyle. Let me check. Let me check. Oh, and yeah, the name of the artist that made the soundtrack of the game is Kyle Patrick Naval. And man, I don't know if he will watch this video one day, but if he's watching, your musics are amazing, man. I loved every single soundtrack of this game. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. And I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn to play these musics on the piano in the future, maybe. Slowly, because I'm not so good yet. And another thing that I loved a lot about this story is that, like, there was one scene of the game that Mark's mom was talking to him, like when he was a little kid. I think was 12 years old. Yeah, probably 12 or 11, almost 12, probably something like that. Her mom was talking to him like, we that she would have to give up on her dream to be a musician and playing piano to give her son the possibility to dream. So she had to give up on the dream of her of playing piano, being a musician, to so Mark, her son, could have a dream, could follow his dreams, because they Mark's mom and Mark's father was going to work abroad, so they would not have so much time. Probably they don't have time, and yeah, they had to make give up. Like they basically sacrifice themselves, their dreams, to give her their son a better opportunity, better means to have dreams, and that's a beautiful, that's poetic, that's amazing, that's beautiful. I love this part. I cried. I cried a little on this part. Another, yeah, amazing, amazing, amazing. Another part that I cried a lot, not a lot, but it was hard to talk on the stream when this scene come up, was on the Christmas of the game. Also, this is also spoiler, so if you didn't play this game, I recommend so much to you to play. Okay. Another part of the game that I loved so much that I almost cried a lot. It was very difficult to talk on this part of the stream. Was in the part of the Christmas when Mark was all alone on his house, alone, eating sardines and being sad, remembering. Yeah, that basically that is the scene when it's shown to us that her mother made this sacrifice. It's basically the scene. It's everything happened together. It was like a bomb of sentimental and sad moments. And he was like there on his house alone on the Christmas. His parents was in another country, so he was totally alone there. His house is like his house was very, how can I say, dirty, not dirty, because it's like with spider webs. I will leave the link on the description so you can see the scene if you want to see the spoiler, because this scene in my reaction to it, if you want to watch the live stream with my reaction, the link with the time of this part will be on the description. Okay, if you want to see this part that I'm describing here. So it was like very, very sad for me to see these parts of the character, that he was like basically for Christmas alone already, being for Christmas alone. But then suddenly Nicole, that is like basically his crush, his friend, arrived with her parents there and invited him to come and have a Christmas with her family. And basically that was the first time that he had a Christmas in the family in these 4 years. That was amazing. Okay, I'm back. I had to pause a little bit the recording here, but there are parts I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that because I was okay. Uh, because basically in this part, I'll explain more. He was like there having memories with his like plane, toy plane, and out of sudden someone screamed in his house, like in his, how can I say, in his gate. I don't know how can I say this in English. In his door, saying that it was the electrician. I don't know how can I say this in English. Sorry, the pronunciation is bad in this word. Electrician, maybe that. I don't know. And I was thinking, oh, okay, maybe this is something as a bad person trying to rob him or something like that, because even Mark on the store was like, okay, but how? I paid the bills, electric bills, And they coming this time is a little bit sus, a little bit out of nowhere. And then okay, maybe it's something bad, but no, it was Nicole family, Nicole father, and they were like pulling his leg, playing a prank on him to say that he was invited to her Christmas dinner, and that part was okay, man. Okay, I feel so happy to. I feel so happy for Mark because basically now after 3-4 years he has a family to enjoy the Christmas. And no, that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful because it's a with all these 3 chapters, the third chapter and the fourth chapter was basically building this connection with Nicole, with this other character and the other friends of Mark, and we see that he's alone. He's very fun in the story. He's a very funny guy on the school, but when he's alone on his house, we can feel that he misses his parents. He misses his parents. He's a tough guy, but he's human as well. So I felt touched by this game because of that. I felt touched by this game because of that. So that's why I'm loving this game so much, because it has everything that I love, every element that I don't know, a family, piano, a sad story, mystery, and a different country that I want to know more about. So it's a very creative game. It's a very how can I say, at the very touchful. No, I don't know if that's correct in English. A very emotional story. That's the best way to say. It's a very emotional story. I recommend it so much for everyone that wants to play a game like that. And give it a try. The game is very well reviewed. The game is basically a masterpiece. I'm really hopeful to see more games coming from the Polychroma Games, that is the developer of the game. And yeah, that's awesome. I really hope in the future we have some game very like an indie game, but from Brazil. I would love to have a game in a how can I say in a urban vibe of slice of life, basically like Until Then, but located in base in Brazil. That would be awesome. I know there is Enigma of Fear, Enigma do Medo, but it's not this type of the game that I'm talking about. I would love to see a slice of life game, but representing cultural things like food from Brazil or daily lives from a teenager from Brazil, something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I would love to see. I would love to see. And that's it. That's my experience with Until Then, until chapter 4. I'll probably record another vlog, probably in 2 weeks, to talk more about the game, because I'll be finishing the game probably in 1 to 2 weeks. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see what we're gonna have in the next chapters. I already got some spoilers because I opened the Wikipedia of the game and I read a little bit of the game, but whatever. That will not, how can I say that? That will not destroy my experience. I will still like the game. And I'll be talking more about these spoilers on the next vlog, okay? That I'll be talking about the chapter 5 and the final of the game and the endings, because I saw that the game has a lot of endings. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this type of videos, let me know in the comments. It's a more folks theme video. Usually I post vlogs here talking about my daily life, but now I will start to do more folks videos on certain themes. And that's the first one. The first vlog of the channel folks on a certain theme was about Until Then. Is about Until Then. So yeah, thanks so much. And if you are watching this video and you are totally or related with the production of this game, if you are a developer, if you are a musician, let me know in the comments as well. I would love to know. And thanks so much for creating this awesome game. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. And bye bye. See you next week or 2 weeks. I don't know.